options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals, and you vote on your top players now. Here's what's on 2K TV now. Here's what's on 2K TV now. Shoot around with Karl Anthony Towns. Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals, and your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now. We shoot around with Karl Anthony Towns. Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals, and you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. Okay, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now. We shoot around with Karl Anthony Towns. Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals, and you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Memphis Grizzlies at FedEx Forum. And guys, for the Grizzlies, they're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. Tonight, we're going to be watching LeBron James, still physically superior in just about every matchup. Says he feels his athleticism has waned a little, Shaq. I'm not sure if I see it.
Well, he's older, but listen, Ernie, I played with this guy. He's 275, 5% body fat. He's an absolute handful to deal with in the post and on the open floor. Still the best player in the game, absorbs the contact without flinching, and still moves better than a lot of guys in the league.
Yeah, and if he played with you, he is getting older. So at least one level or another, he had.
Grizzlies look to take charge at the FedEx Forum, and we're going to bring it to you live from Memphis, Tennessee. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And, of course, Andrew Bogut. They really haven't filled the void yet in the wake of his absence.
Kevin, I thought he was really an important player for them, undervalued and not given the credit he deserved. That's not to say the trade was a mistake, but I think they'll miss him more than you might expect.
You know, chemistry-wise, I agree with you, Clark, because he was a glue guy. You know, he's a guy that kind of held things together for them in a few areas, and so not having him around might take some getting.
15 seconds left here in the first quarter, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Here's Aldridge. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. 6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First one falls for him.
Shooting for Memphis, Zach LaVine.
And so LaVine nails both of them. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break. And forward James Johnson battled his way back into the league after some stints abroad. He talked about his approach to the game. That's exactly the kind of hard-nosed, old-school attitude that coaches just love.
Kevin, and so do his teammates. I mean, a guy like that brings out the best in everybody on that team. They just kind of feed off of his effort and desire.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the...
LeBron, you top.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R. Smith. We got to see your offense in full.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we... Kevin Love. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest...